Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning where it should turn out to be a pretty quiet day. We've had a cold front slide through. It's now situated over extreme southeastern areas on the very edges of the local 4 viewing area. Behind it, a couple of clouds, and while a couple of spotty showers have showed up on radar, nothing's been making it to the surface here. Winds have turned northerly. They're not terribly strong behind the front, and it will be maybe slightly cooler today, but still should be a pretty nice day out there. Most of us are going to enjoy sun. Now, closer to that front in the southeast, there's a low-end chance of severe weather today, but most of us will not see anything. Futurecast isn't even showing anything. A few models hint at something, but it's going to be a very low-end chance. I would not be surprised to see some changes with the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today, with their new outlook that comes out at 8 o'clock this morning. I got the hiccups. As we look at tonight, a few clouds will start to roll in, a low-end chance of rain. It's not a good chance, but can't rule out some isolated showers. As we get into the day tomorrow, still not a great chance of rain during the morning. We'll kind of see partly sunny skies for tomorrow, but later towards the mid to late afternoon hours, we will start to see showers and thunderstorms firing up, and I would especially be watching the southern half of Nebraska into northern Kansas. Showers and thunderstorms could become strong to severe. Now, there's not as much of a severe threat to the north, but we may still see some isolated activity here. It starts to become a little more widespread into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. So this is our rain chances picking up. Now, once we get to midnight, our severe weather threat really comes down, but we could still see rain and thunderstorms after midnight into Thursday morning. Now, this model starts to kind of back off on some of the moisture that's around. Some models actually really become more widespread, and this is kind of a fault with using our in-house model that's provided to us from our weather graphics provider. I'm not always a big fan of it. I don't think it's doing a very good job of showing all the rain that we could potentially be seeing heading into Thursday morning. It could be actually more widespread than what you're seeing on this map here. So that's what we got in store here, is we've got some pretty solid rain chances. I mean, we're going 80-90% chances on Thursday. So severe weather-wise, again, with that front in the southeast, there's a low-end chance in extreme southeastern areas, a marginal risk there. Wind and hail would be your main threats. It's not a good chance at all. I am iffy, extremely iffy on even weak showers popping up in this general thunderstorm activity area in the light green. Now, tomorrow, on the other hand, severe weather is more of a possibility. Now, most of southern Nebraska, northern Kansas are, and this is really basically Highway 2 and southward. And then highway. Well, trying to think of the exact highway here, and then I would say Highway 92 and southward, something like that, of severe weather. Basically, we're looking at wind and hail as your primary threats tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Not the best chance ever, but there is going to be a chance of severe weather. We'll have more chances down the road. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Looking at your highs for today, should be a beautiful day today. If you have outdoor plans, I know a lot of other areas, high schools and junior highs are having track meets. I can mention Gothenburg, Doniphan, and I know St. Paul's having one as well. There are some others around the area. It's just the ones I know locally just with my kids. But again, the weather looks really good for today. Highs in the low to mid 70s. Tonight, 40s and low 50s for lows, 30s in the panhandle of Nebraska. Tomorrow's temperatures may be a step down. We're still looking at a lot of places into the low and mid 70s, but a few more 60s to the north and to the west. Cooler air is going to start to seep southward in the days ahead, but our rain chances are going to increase, so that's a good thing. Tomorrow night into Thursday morning, lows will mostly be in the 40s and 50s, and then looking ahead to your day on Thursday, it's going to be a cooler day, but the good news is we've got some pretty solid rain expected in our area. Let's check out that extended forecast, as we'll be looking at those temperatures coming down in the days ahead, but our rain chances increasing. So small chance of rain tonight, tomorrow morning, not a good chance. Better chances tomorrow afternoon and especially tomorrow night, and then widespread rain, non-severe thunderstorms though on Thursday with the cooler, more stable air there. Maybe a few showers lingering into early on Friday, but most of Friday's actually going to be dry. Kind of a cool-ish day on Friday, but dry. A chance to dry out between systems. We're going to get rain chances coming back a little bit Friday night, but then they come back a little bit more on Saturday. Kind of a 50-50 chance of rain and isolated thunderstorms on Saturday. It's still somewhat stable air, so our severe weather threat really isn't there on Saturday. Sunday, the temperatures will be warming up, but a lot of this will depend on that morning chance of storms. The longer those showers and storms last, the lower end our chance of severe weather would be on Sunday afternoon, but we will be watching. There are lots of things that are there for the possibility of severe weather on Sunday afternoon and evening, so there's at least a chance worth mentioning. Notice warmer on Monday. We may still have the same storm system in our area, Right now, there are some things working for severe weather and against it right now, and I would be watching eastern Nebraska for the better chance of that. But again, timing could make all of the difference in the placement of this upcoming storm system, whether or not we would see severe weather. But there are a lot of things there that would point towards potential severe weather again on Monday. We'll see. And in fact, I want to show you before I move on to the extended outlook here. Let's look at this. This is the day 7 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, and they have put our area in a threat of severe storms. They put it in this 15% area because the outlooks beyond day 3 are different than what the outlooks are for days 1, 2, and 3. So they either would put a 15 or a 30. They don't usually use the 5, the 45, the 60, or the significant, especially 7 days out. But they've highlighted this already. So basically this tells us there is a chance, and I'm seeing it. And if things are to set up correctly, and again, big if right now because it's 7 days out, we will certainly be watching that threat of severe weather, and the dynamics are there for an interesting day of severe weather. They don't have anything out for Sunday yet because there are too many question marks right now. That's another day we are watching here in the Severe Weather Center for that potential of severe weather, though, if things line up correctly. So we're going to watch those 2 days for outlooks, not just of severe wind and hail, but potentially tornadoes as well. But again, long ways out yet. We've got a ways to get there. We'll get a better idea. That's why I haven't thrown a weather alert day out yet. I think it's too soon to do that here. But let's look at that 10-day outlook. You can see the little warm-up that's coming Sunday into Monday, and then that gives us that better chance of maybe some severe weather in the forecast. Temperature's kind of cooling back down a little bit beyond that here. We'll get some cooler air. We may actually dry out for a little bit for the middle of next week as we move towards the end of April into early May. We'll see. So look at that long-range outlook from the for the North Platte area. And again, some similarities to the Tri-Cities. Small chance of rain tonight. Chances of severe weather are there tomorrow afternoon and evening. Showers on Thursday. Mostly dry Friday. Probably not much sun, though. And then rain chances return Saturday. Some rain and thunderstorms. Maybe severe weather Sunday. I think your chance of severe weather is pretty low on Monday. I think it's better to the east. We'll see. I debated dropping that to a 20% chance for North Platte. They may eventually happen. But we'll see how things play out there. Right now, I think it would be Sunday would be more of a day worth watching than Monday for you folks in the North Platte area. But again, a little bit of a warm-up Sunday and Monday before cooling down just slightly for the middle of next week. But right now, the Climate Prediction Center is keeping our area above average for the final days of April into early May, and still has us in the above average range for precipitation here. Although we may dry out for a time, right around that end of April, early May time frame. So taking a look at things, again, there is our low-end severe weather threat today in southeastern areas. Tomorrow's chances pick up in the afternoon and more into tomorrow night. And watch how the rain really becomes more widespread tomorrow night into Thursday. We've got some pretty solid rain on the way. Then the chances start to come down Thursday night into Friday morning, and most of us will be dry a good chunk of the day on Friday. But then rain chances start to pick back up on Saturday. So that's good news. We get more rain. Probably not much of a severe weather threat there. Sunday morning, still some showers. And the quicker those clear out, the better possibility of maybe some Sunday afternoon severe weather. And Sunday evening, we'll see. And then right now for Monday, we're watching that Monday afternoon evening time frame. The European model highlights, and that is something that's right there. When I see that, I see, and again, you got to keep in mind, these are 6-hour time frames. So those are tracks of storms that we'd be watching for moving across eastern Kansas, central Kansas, and eastern Nebraska. Something we'll keep an eye on down the road. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you all again on Wednesday morning. Take care and God bless. Bye.